Judging from the interview that we did the last time, the day before the game interview, this one's going to be a little bit different. I thought I had a really bad performance on that one, and so be prepared to hear nothing about who's playing. I gave you way too much last time, so what do you want to know? What's up?
Who's playing?
Yeah. Have to wait and see. Let's get to game time.
What's the value in Wagner playing at all these last three preseason games?
Well, it would be good for Bobby to get a chance to get on the field. We'll see if we can get that done. It kind of depends on how the practices go and how his work goes. He would be better off if he could play some, just to get going, just to get a feel. But other than that, he's a master at what we're doing and all. He'll play well and play sharp and smart regardless, because he's been involved with all of the mental side of the stuff. But it would leave him, maybe a little bit more rusty starting off, but it won't take him long.
But he's obviously back in pads a little bit today, so everything went well with his procedure and all that.
Everything went great. Yeah, everything went great, and he feels really good, and he's anxious to get back going. So it's great to have him back on the field with us.
Is it knee or leg or can you?
Yeah.
Is it knee?
Yeah. Leg. Somewhere from the neck down.
We saw Geno Smith.
I'm just going to be way better today. You're not getting anything out of me today now.
Do you anticipate Phil Haynes playing any preseason games?
I don't think he's going to make it back for games. It'll be great to get him back. That first week is about the right time when he could, step a little bit closer to it. We'll see. It's kind of a race against time. I hope he would be able to, but we just got to take care of him. And I don't know that for sure yet.
Is Geno Smith available?
I don't know. Geno did get back on the practice field today. This is a remarkable recovery already, and just to get back on the field today, we'll see. We're going to do it one day at a time, see where he is.
Because you have him, would you like to see Barrett in the games?
Yeah, if we could, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Is that a priority or not?
That's not the top priority for us right now. He's just getting started with us.
Is it important for Will this week to get back into game action?
I think it's important for Will, being a young player and all that, just to get going again. He doesn't have that many games behind him, so it would be helpful. We're looking at it like when there's a chance and it looks like the right time to do it. He's practicing doing everything, so he's fully back as far as we're concerned. So we'll see what happens on the weekend.
We didn't see Shaquem Griffin out there today?
Yeah, he had a bruised knee kind of that happened in the game, and he got back to practice, and then it kind of flared up a little bit again. So we chilled him out today.
You mentioned.
I don't know what that means for the ball game.
We talked about him being more of a rush outside guy, but then these injuries, a linebacker, is that putting him back to linebacker?
He has had to be available to stay inside and do all that stuff as well as the outside stuff, and he has had some chances to pressure, and he has looked okay doing that. So, at 219 or something like that, I don't see him as a defensive end, but he's definitely a guy that can come off the edge and give you some problems because he is so fast.
We haven't seen Jordan Simmons in a while. What's so going on?
He had his knee worked on, and he's in recovery mode, rehab.
Second year with the team, what have you seen out of Austin Kalitra this year?
Austin has taken another step forward. He's a very aggressive football player, and now he's involved with all of the calls and really trying where he understands what he's doing. Last year he was kind of scrambling to try to get it done. He's doing a much better job in that regard. He's really one of the physical guys out here. He's looking to knock somebody out every chance he gets, and we love the way he gets around the football. So he's better than he was. He can play a couple different spots, and he'll do that in this game in particular. So he's doing good.
Bo Scarborough, what's his situation?
Bo, I think it was he hurt his hand, and then he did a little groin thing that he got. So we don't know if he's going to be ready for the game or not.
Is Jamar Taylor shooting?
He's very competitive. He's really fast and explosive, aggressive in coverage, has been real aggressive at times, and has drawn a couple calls on him here in practice and otherwise. He's very competitive. So he's involved. He'll get a chance to show some stuff again this weekend.
Like him as a nickel, a corner, or
he's playing both. He's playing both. Yeah, he's playing both. I see him in the competition at the nickel spot right now.
With Ugo, you've been moving him around. Just for a rookie to come in and be able to learn what he has and play multiple spots, how impressive is that?
He's a really smart kid. He's playing safety and he's playing nickel. We've had trouble. We had a log jam at the nickel spot to get guys reps, and we want to see him there again this weekend. But he has handled the learning part of it really, really well. He's got no problems, and so that's impressive that he can communicate and has a good feel for the calls and all that. He needs to we just need to get him on the field. So hopefully we'll play a lot in the next 3 weeks.
Sorry about that. You said earlier in the week you had some guys pushing to play in this game. Do you have to kind of balance that, and you kind of push back and say, hey, I mean, how does that
every
balance?
case is an individual case. Really, every case is an individual one. It depends on how far they've taken it here on the practice field this week. Working directly with the training staff to make sure that we're doing the right thing. There will be guys that will have limited amount of plays that they can play and all that, but there's maybe four or five guys that will take right up to game time before we know what we're doing.
Like the first game was a different philosophy for you. Is the second game different than it has been in the past couple of years in terms of what you want to do with starters and other players?
You could say that.
Is there any update on LJ Collier?
I was with him this morning. He's feeling good. He's working, moving around a lot. He's getting closer. He's making really good progress. I don't know what the timeline will be there, but he's pushing it now, so that's good to know.
How about Ziggy?
We're just waiting on this. He had a minor groin pull that he got in workouts. I don't know if it was this week or last week. It was about 5 days ago. And what day is it today now? It's Friday, right? So we're into the weekend. Yeah, so that was about 5 days ago for him. It's going to take him a bit. It's not a major injury at all. I'm really thrilled that I mentioned to you guys, I think that his strength is back. He's made it back to full strength in terms of his rehab for his shoulder. So we're just waiting on his groin right now.
How much competition there's at the cornerback position? Is there anything specific that you're looking in these preseason games at that position?
We're looking at everything, really. We just need to get him out there and get enough reps so we can get a good evaluation. So there's a big rotation there. Nobody plays a lot at that spot because there's too many guys, and all those guys are healthy and playing strong and competing. They all are well into our system, and technique-wise, they look good. They look like our kind of guys. So we just got to let the playtime show and let the competition just play itself out. I'm really excited about the group in general because everybody's really battling, and it's going to take all 4 games before we know what's going on there.
Is Mikey Potty still tracking to maybe get back to you next week? Or?
Yeah, I visited with Mike this morning too. He's moving again, ready to go. He's just had an unfortunate calf thing that came back in his workouts the other day. So we got to get through that.
We've mostly seen and heard about Blair's physicality and everything. What have you seen from coverage-wise from him?
He has shown good man-to-man stuff. His matchup stuff is good. He's the plays that he made in the game last week demonstrated really good range, time and break on the ball and all that. The hits that he made on both of his down the field throws, that shows you that he's got good sense and awareness and all that. He had a great play today in the final play of the day to make a pick for him for the defense, and which shows you again. I don't have any reservation in saying he can do all of the things we need him to do. He just got to learn what we're doing and figure it out and make sure that he can be really tight with all his assignments and responsibilities. And that's going to take some time. That takes some time before we trust him, because we have guys that we do trust. They know what they're doing, so he has to work his way through all of that. So the competition is really stiff. But he has shown great flashes already, so we're excited about that.
You say anything? Can he play free safety, or would you?
That's what he was doing today. Yeah, he plays both.
Do they know he'll have a chance to play this game?
He does have a chance to play in this game, but he's one of those guys we'll have to figure it out.
How's DeMarcus Christmas coming along for you?
He has made good progress. He's had a couple treatments that the second one kicked in a little bit and it's helped him, but he's not back on the field yet.
Any update on George Fant?
Nothing new for George. He's doing fine. It's going to take us another week or so before we know how fast this ankle's going to respond.
The onset groin, is that
Ankles and hamstrings.
right? Is onset groin something that might jeopardize the regular season? Start the regular season?
Whose did you say?
Ziggy Ansah.
Oh, Ziggy. Okay. I don't think so. No, he's got plenty of time to get back from this. It's not a serious injury at all. It's just something that's going to nag him for a little bit.
Jacob Hollister.
He's back on the practice field today.
With the rookies kind of getting that first taste out of their in last week, do you expect a little bit more of them this week around?
Yeah, I think it was pretty obvious to us just going through practice this week, and we had the bonus practices last week, that the game really benefited those guys. They really came out of it feeling better. You could sense the confidence in them, and the kind of, okay, I can do this, kind of thing. It was clear from a number of guys, which is a really good sign. They're uncertain, going in, and they played real hard, and they showed themselves that they're worthy of being here and all of that. And so we'll expect that they'll step forward again. Hopefully they'll be a little clearer on their assignments and do things right, and make some good choices and stuff like that, as well as play real hard.
With Jaron's situation and him not being available to start the regular season, who has kind of stood out to you at that other tackle spot to maybe be the guy?
Well, Al Woods has done a real nice job playing big, and we're excited that we got him. His experience, his mentality, the effort that he brings is really good. So he's really been the guy that looks like he can be a factor for us, and really in kind of the typical big guy fashion that we've had. Brian Monet has also shown that he can contribute there too, and we need some more games from him to see what happens. But at 350 or whatever he is, he's a monster in there. The thing I like about him, he played for a really good college team and played great run defense. And he was right in the middle of all that, and so he's showing why he was a factor there. So we're excited to see if he can contribute.
Valor compared to some of the other fullbacks you've had in your program the last couple years?
Nick's right in there. He's probably the most equipped special teams guy that we've had. He's done the most stuff. The background as a linebacker for all those years really makes him available to be a really good coverage guy in kicks and stuff. And he's because he's bigger than some of the skill guys. He plays some special spots in there for us that because of his size, and he's got experience doing it. Interior in the pass, in punt protection, stuff that he does in kickoff return and also punt return. He's really good at it. At fullback, he's got really good sense for filling the running lanes like he needs to. The fullbacks have to run like a tailback, and he has shown the instincts to do that, to make their way to the second level and block linebackers. And he's really a stud about blocking guys. He gets after it. He's a tough guy. So. He's done everything we've asked him to so far. He's doing a nice job. So I think he's in there. I don't know if he's Mike Robb or not. I wouldn't want to go that far yet, but we'll give him a chance.
Anything else?
I did that for Mike Robb in case you guys want to know. Hey, this was way better than last time.
Thank you.